there, this is Miss Rebecca coming to you with another version of Junior Makers at Home. We are continuing our experiments with water. I thought today that we would make tornadoes in a bottle. Very safe ones. We're not wishing any tornadoes or hurricanes, but we can make some contained ones in containers. We're going to do two simple tornadoes. One is going to be in a bottle using two empty soda 2-liter bottles. And you will need, they do make an extender, a little thing that you screw on with that has threads on each side, and you can connect the bottles. You have to order that special. For this experiment, I'm just using what I have at home. You'll need a washer. It's metal, it looks like this, probably found in your garage or toolbox, and that is going to sit on top of the bottle. That's just to keep the water from spilling out once we connect the two bottles. All right, and you will need duct tape, and you will need to fill one bottle, not both, with water, which I have done here, as you can see. So I put my washer on top, and now we're gonna go about connecting the two bottles. So you just take the empty one, oops, I'm dripping water, make sure it's empty, and place it on top. And you're gonna take some duct tape and wrap it around the two bottles to make a connection. You may need some help with this. Sometimes it takes two hands. As you can see, it's a little difficult for Miss Rebecca to do it by herself. You want to make sure the bottles are dry so that the tape sticks. All right, so you're gonna put it on top, just like that. And you're going to wrap the two up. Press the tape along as you wrap. I used a strip that was about probably 14 inches or so. A little over a foot will do. I probably have too much. All right. Now, you want to mash the tape down, press it good. Make sure you have a good seal so that you don't have a lot of water dripping. But you do want to do this experiment in the kitchen or outside, where cleanup is easy if you do have a mishap. So all you do once you have it connected is turn the jar upside, or the bottles upside down, and circle like this. The tornado that's happening in the bottle. That was a fierce one. I think because the hole in my washer was so small, it's making a very forceful one in the center there. And then it slows down once it's all come out. And that is your tornado in a bottle. There is an easier one to make called a tornado in a jar. You will need a pitcher of water and a mason jar. And the reason I say mason jar, you'll need some kind of jar with a lid. And you will need glitter and a little bit of dish soap. So you will fill your jar with water. I stopped right about where it gets like the curve. You want to leave a little bit of room at the top, and you want to put a little bit of soap, just a drop. That's it, just a drop. And then you're going to add some glitter. Now the glitter will act as the debris that is flying around, like it would happen like in a tornado where it picks up dirt and leaves and things. So I would use about a half a teaspoon in a jar like this, maybe a teaspoon if you have a larger jar. And then you just want to put your lid on. Make sure a grown-up helps you screw it on really tight. Really, really tight. And then just shake it up to get your debris, glitter, all mixed up inside. And then you're just going to take your jar and roll it in a circular motion. And then watch the tornado in your jar. And sometimes you have to see the glitter being picked up in the middle. You can play with that, keep trying, and the harder you do it in a circular motion, the better tornado you will get in the middle. You see your debris floating around there. And that's fun to play with. So we learned how to make a tornado. Well, what is the force that made the water spin that way? Well, let me tell you, it's called centrifugal force. New word. We always seem to learn one of those. It is the inward force that directs a liquid or an object toward the center part of a tornado. You can find that type of force happening in nature with tornadoes, hurricanes, or water spouts. Now, water spouts are tornadoes that form over water. So there you go. The force of water is very powerful, and we used it to create our own tornadoes today. I hope you had fun with that, and join me next week for another version of Junior Makers at Home. See you later. Have a great rest of your day.